You're way back here. Oh, you're going for it? I was gonna say, how many hundreds of yards would that have been?
Have you not seen Justin James do it?
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Dang.
And I've seen it just been hit, and I know I can't do that.
That will work. Nice. Wait, how many yards is that? Across.
Pardon?
How many yards is it?
It's like 380. I did it on Tiger Woods once.
Oh, nice.
Had a little turbo.
Same thing. Same thing.
Hi guys, thanks for checking the video out. Steve Buzza here. So I was very lucky. So my birthday this year, I played at Bay Hill. I went to Arnie's backyard, had the best time, and got to play the 6th hole, obviously at Bay Hill. So it's a very iconic hole. You'll see what I've just played there. You know, I had little pretend going at the green, and then didn't because it's not on. Unless you have played Tiger Woods PGA Tour and you used to do the boost. Justin James, so I spoke about Justin James, I think for Golf Digest, did a going for the green and actually hit onto the green. Burke, who is another long driver, apparently I was speaking to a member that I played with. Apparently he had kind of hit it down where Bryson hit it in the event. But Bryson did it in an event, which is pretty crazy. And it will be, I think, of moments of 2021, that's got to be one of the big ones. Not only having the fortitude to try, and you've got to remember with Bryson, like every time he gets to an event, he says he's going to do something crazy and then he doesn't usually do it. So a few examples would be, he said he was going to try and drive the first at Harbour Town. You know, I've been lucky enough to play Harbour Town. You would have to be a madman to try that. At the Travellers, the 17th hole, he was talking about trying to drive the green there. Again, that would be a bit of a crazy play. This week, the Players, he's now talking about trying to knock it on 18 over onto 9 and across. Sometimes with Bryson, I think his agent is very clever and tells him to tell us he's going to do something crazy because it creates a story. But the 6th hole of Bay Hill, he did create a story. He went for it. And the other thing, and I want your opinion on this, so I want you to get comments down below. Last year, it was all about Rory McIlroy taking off a big chunk. And then on Sunday, he tried to take off a big chunk and he hit it in the water twice. Do you think, so there's two scenarios. Scenario one is Rory McIlroy is a fantastic driver of the ball and he was just trying to impose himself, make the eagle. Because I know he didn't do it the first or second time, but in all fairness to Rory, he did make eagle with his 3rd ball. So he only had the, I think, what would that be? Double bogey. So was Rory just trying to assert himself on the hole like Bryson did? Or was he feeling a little outshone by what Bryson had done the day before and tried to take off a slightly bigger chunk than he should have? You know, are they unrelated? Because you've got to be careful. So the beauty with golf is Rory in particular. When Rory is doing well, we just talk about how great he is. When he is not doing so well, you know, Rory hasn't won now for over a year. All the Players, I think the Players was his last win in 19. You know, it's easy to get on his back. Is Rory not trying? You know, and we go down that route. I don't think that's the case. I do feel, though, that Bryson may have had a little effect on Rory. Rory was winning or was leading the strokes gained putting on round 1, I believe. So Rory is my favourite for the Players. So technically defending because it was cancelled last year. So not trying to get on Rory's back, but I just kind of trying to ask the question, is Bryson kind of, because it must be tough. You think the likes of Rory, Brooks Koepka, DJ, Bryson, when he catches one, is leaving them behind, and they're used to doing that to other people. I can remember I was playing in a county championship, so I got through to the match play, playing a kid who ended up winning the British Boys, so a very, very good player. But I was playing him when he was like 14, I think, and I just bullied him. I hit the ball 40, 50 yards past him, and then in the next round, I hit a massive drive down the first, and I said to the guy I was playing, well, I didn't say it out loud, but I gave him the look of, go on, knock it past that. And then he knocked it 40 yards past me. Apparently the guy was pretty much in on the long drive circuit, so he then bullied me. So, you know, it can be a little demasculating. So is that happening to Rory, or are they just completely unrelated? But awesome watching what Bryson did at Bay Hill. I think it's really interesting. Like I said, I've been lucky enough to play Bay Hill. Bay Hill is tough, but it's not like really like unplayable. Like when you're there, it doesn't feel like it's unplayable. Shows you what happens when you make the rough a bit longer and you put really firm greens. It shows you that is the recipe to really making these players struggle. On a side note, Lee Westwood, I thought Lee Westwood was fantastic. Great to see him playing well. It's no surprise. You know, I know he hasn't maybe done stuff in America for a while, but what he's done in Europe the last 2-3 years has been very impressive. I like Lee Westwood for the Masters. So there's my other question. Can Lee still win a major? Because, again, Lee drives the ball awesome. You know, he was kind of outshone by Bryson, but I think Lee is one of the best drivers of the golf ball in the last 2 decades. So will Rory? So I think Rory is a good shout for this week. I think Rory is a great shout for the Masters. I think Lee is a good shout for the Masters. Have I gone crazy? Have I just been sucked in by his good play last week? Is Lee got it in him to win a major, or is he going to have to wait 2-3 years? Because if he doesn't get one in the next 2-3 years, I think you could almost guarantee he is going to get a major once he hits 50 and gets on that Champions Tour. So really cool stuff. So thanks for watching. Yeah, like I say, get those comments down. Awesome stuff. Like I said, love Bay Hill. Still love that it's got the feel of Arnold Palmer there. When I was there, you've still got that same feeling. You feel like he's gonna come out of the changing rooms. You know, it's a cool event, cool place, and excited for the Players Championship this week. So, as always, stay safe, and hope to catch you soon.